Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it's Batman Returns again. Why am I doing this? Simple. It's been 1 year since I started doing LPs, and this was my very first one. And looking back, compared to my later stuff, it's really disappointing, and I wish I had given this game the treatment that it deserved. I really had no confidence in what I was doing, and I really was just jumping into this just head first and not really knowing much about LPing, and as a result it just seems pretty terrible compared to my later work. And so when it came time to whether or not I wanted to decide to do it again, I decided why not. I've actually looked at my other LPs from the past, and the two after this one, Super Back to the Future 2 and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie for Super Nintendo, I'm not fully satisfied with those either, and as a result, I'm going to be doing those as well. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and mention the controls. Y lets you punch things, B lets you jump, Y and B together let you do a special attack that uses a little bit of your life energy. A lets you use the item. It may either be the batarang or the grappling hook, depending on which one you selected. You can switch between them both with the select button in case you need to. Holding L or R will let you block, and while you're blocking, you can press X to use the bat test tube. This allows you to take care of all on-screen enemies, but you only have a few, so you want to be using those things wisely. Anyway, let's play Batman Returns again, shutting up to the cutscene. Scene 1, ambush in Gotham Plaza, and I might as well go ahead and get rid of this guy. You always want to use a biker. You always want to use a batarang on the biker, so that way you can take him out in one shot. Anyway, we're going to be facing the Thin Clowns here. They are your garden variety normal enemies here. Ooh. Notice that I punched them 3 times and walked into them to grab them, then did 2 headbutts followed by a throw. If you walk into an enemy, you'll instantly grab them. There you can press Y to do some headbutts. You'll do 2 followed by a kick. Any direction on the control pad plus a Y while you've got an enemy grab will let you throw them. I usually do 3 punches, then I grab, then the 2 headbutts, and then the throw to do the most points. You do want to get as many points as you can because you can get extra lives off of them. And as mentioned before, use the batarang on the biker. Also using them to stun the enemies too. That gives me enough time to hit these guys. On easy and normal, these guys will hesitate and move around a little bit before hitting you, and the batarang stuns them longer. On hard and beyond, they'll go straight for the throw, so you want to stay in the move and not move into them. Not directly, anyway. And here is the Thin Clown. Not the Thin Clown, but the Bazooka Clown. 1 year later, and I'm still choking on my diction at times. They will shoot bazooka rounds at you, and they can also even run away too. You can also throw enemies into bikers too if you need to. And I do not like these guys at all. Oh, come on. Stop throwing me. There we go. You may have seen me grab two enemies at one time. If you grab an enemy, you can actually run around with them with the control pad. And if you grab another enemy while you've already got one grab, you'll grab two enemies. Press Y, you'll be able to knock their heads into each other and you'll do immense damage to both enemies. And that guy just ran away. Brilliant. And there are windows in the background. When you see walls in the background like that, you can hold up and press A. It actually does more. It actually gives you more points than a regular throw to the ground. And you can also break the wall and as well as some of the environment sometimes. It's really awesome. And I just lost a life from running right into that guy's field of attack. Great. The green thin clowns will always do cartwheels just like that, and when they do that, they're completely immune to both your attacks and to your batarangs. So want to be careful. This bat icon will give you points, different colors give you different point values. And here's another new guy, the fire clown. These guys will not only attack you with their pitchforks, they'll also breathe fire at you because, well, they're fire clowns. So you want to keep your distance, and if you can, hit him with your batarang. Also, you'll see a lot of green thin clowns show up at the last enemy of every wave of enemies that you have to defeat before you can continue on. And I might as well go ahead and... oh, stop it. Throw this guy into the window. Because why not? And now it's time to destroy that. Mailbox and take on some fat clowns. These guys usually have more health than other enemies. And I keep running into the bikers for some reason. Come on. I mean, it's been a year since I played this. I can't be that bad at it. And once we take care of that last wave of enemies, it's time for Section 2. Unlike the first one, which was more like Final Fight, this is more like a side-scrolling segment. Want to be very careful here because of the fat clowns and these thin and these tall clowns as well. Tall clowns, you only want to hit the upper portion of them. Hitting the lower portions does absolutely nothing. In these side-scrolling sections, you can only throw boomerangs, and you can duck too. Also, there are many waves of enemies, and you want to be careful. You can duck to avoid the thin clown's attacks, thankfully. And after a while, they'll stop appearing altogether. I got a life at 50,000 points, and because of that, I'll have to wait until another 100,000 just to get another one. So 50,000 for the first life, every 100,000 after that for subsequent ones. And here's the stun gun clown. Just walk under them when they jump over you, and they'll try to do a dash attack soon after, but they'll always be facing away from you. After they do this twice, get ready to block and use a bat test tube. From there, you'll knock them out of their little rolling attack, and then you can just finish them off as soon as they go back to their original pattern. Once you beat him, you've beaten Scene 1, and you meet Selena Kyle. Scene 2, Battle in the Streets of Gotham City. And I'm going to stop it right here. Make this thing one scene per video, just like I did last time. We all know the Penguin's up to no good. We'll be seeing him shortly. Next time, I'll be meeting some more new enemies and seeing what else I have to clean up on the streets of Gotham City. So join me then. Until then, this is Prince Watercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!